They say some women are born with a smile, but life had quietly stolen Ava's away. She was 32, stuck in a job she didn't love, living the same day over and over again. Every morning she'd look in the mirror and whisper, "Is this really me?" One ordinary afternoon, she got an email. The project she'd spent months on was rejected. No explanation. Her colleague shrugged and said, "You were too emotional, Ava." That night, she stayed late at the office, surrounded by files that smelled like failure. But somewhere in her chest, a spark appeared. Maybe anger, maybe hope, maybe both. The next day, she carried a small notebook with her. She started to write, not reports, but dreams she had buried years ago. Pages filled with ideas, sketches, half-finished thoughts waiting to be born. Every night before sleep, she promised herself, just one small step, even if you're scared. Was she scared? Of course. When she handed in her resignation, her hands trembled. When she opened her tiny studio, her family laughed and said, "You won't make it." It's just a dream. But Ava had learned to stay silent and keep going. She wasn't chasing approval anymore. She was chasing herself. Months passed. Some days she had no clients, some days just one. Sometimes she wondered if she had made a mistake. But every time doubt crept in, a voice inside whispered, "Hey, you're still alive. You still have time." And then one morning, an email arrived from the same company that had rejected her. They wanted to work with her now. But Ava wasn't the same woman anymore. She looked at the email. She smiled and didn't reply. She picked up her coffee, looked out of the window, and for the first time in years, she felt free. Maybe victory isn't about getting opportunities, but knowing which ones to let go of. If you were Ava, would you reply? Or would you stay silent?